This video is going to cover the Digital Reference 4-piece drum microphone set kit. This microphone set kit retails for $100 normally. At the time of this video, it is on sale at Guitar Center for $79.99. And I'm going to cover a review and testing, kind of an unboxing of this. These are old microphones that I've had for a while. So Digital Reference has had this kit out for a long time, which shows that, you know, the product holds up for the price point, I think. So this video is going to cover a demonstration and what you get when you buy this microphone set. So this is what the product looks like when you take the sleeve off, the product sleeve. And this is the carrying case it comes in. So it's a nice carrying case. It's got the slots for every single microphone there, and the different stands that you would use. So this is the 4-piece kit. They do sell a 7-piece microphone set, and that would be handy for the drum setup I'm going to be using for this video. So I've learned to work with 4 microphones, so that's what this is going to do. So a lot of people, what they experience is that they're on a budget and they want to record drums, yet you're limited to how many microphones you can have and how many slots your mixer or audio interface has, which is what I had to deal with myself. So I am working with a large drum kit here, but I am going to be using just the 4 microphones included in this set for the demonstration. So it is a nice carrying case that it comes with. So let's look at what it looks like on the drum kit that I'm playing. So this is the setup that we'll be using for this demonstration. This is a Pearl Export kit. It's a 7-piece setup right now currently, well, excluding this extra snare. But yeah, so this is what we're working with here. These are the 2-ply pinstripes by Remo, and then that's an old snare head that I need to change, but it still, I think sounds pretty good. So cymbals that I'm using here, we have the A Customs for the crashes, little Zildjian S Splash, kind of a cheap ride, but it sounds good, and at Wuhan, China. So here's how I've got it set up. So here's my snare microphone. Now keep in mind, the microphones I believe are all the same except for the kick drum microphone. But as far as the snare drum and tom's microphone, I believe they're all the same. They're interchangeable. So that doesn't matter necessarily. So they are clip-on microphones. They do come with the clips. Pretty decent size microphones, if you ask me, especially for the price. That's the thing to consider, is that the price is so affordable for these microphones, and I think the sound that you're gonna hear is actually pretty impressive for these. I'm not even using any overhead microphones. I just recently got a new mixing board to try out for this, and I just tried it with just these microphones here, and I'm honestly impressed. It captures, now then again, it is on this setup, I've got it, you know, spaced out accordingly, and this is a large drum kit, so it does need more microphones. But for the people out there that want to play on bigger drum kits maybe, and you know, this is all you can afford at the time, this will work. It will make your recording sound decent. It's not the best, obviously, but I think it's pretty good for the price point. So yeah, I just tried to set it up to where my 8-inch tom kind of gets into the mix there. It does have some issues cutting through, and I think it's just the directional audio. These are dynamic microphones, so it's kind of what you expect. But the spacing here, I feel like it captures both of these floor toms pretty well. And then up here, it'll capture these two well. The 8-inch tom is a little bit different. It doesn't really cut through as well, which is weird because it's a higher frequency, so I'm not really sure about that. But yeah, this is the drum kit setup we've got here. Very doable. So let's move on towards the demonstration side. So first I want to mention that I am using the Pyle PMX UB3BT mixing board here for this demo. So these are all 4 of the microphones that I've got plugged in here. I am running with phantom power. I don't believe it's required, but I've just got it set to that. And then just some basic EQ there you can check out. And I've got the volume set rather low so we don't deal with any clipping. Now mixing is not my specialty at all. I'm very new, so, but this is a USB mixing board, which is nice, so I can run it straight to Audacity, and that's what I'll be doing for this demonstration. I also forgot to take a look at the bass drum microphone and display it. So it is standing on a stand from Amazon. I believe it was like $10 or less. It does not come with a stand, so there's a disclaimer there. It is only the clips that come with it. And I believe earlier in the video I mentioned that it came with a stand or something like that. That was inaccurate. But yeah, so I do recommend getting one of these. If you do not have a hole in the bass drum on the resonance side, you can buy a tool that will cut like a perfect little circle through there if you want to get like a boom stand that actually goes through your bass drum. But for now, this is a good little setup I've got, and I think I like it better because it gets the plastic beater side hitting the batter head. It gets a good little tone. You still get some bassiness to it, but it's a lot of staccato notes that like the plastic kind of gets, and that's good for when I play like metal and stuff. So yeah, so there's the little microphone there. It is bigger than these up here. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but it is larger, and it does not come with that stand. So I do recommend getting something, whether you stick it through the bass drum, but for now I've got decent sound, I think, from having it right beside the batter head, which is not usual, but it's a workaround that I'm doing, and I kind of like it better. So now we can move on to the actual demonstration. All right, so overall, I think it sounded decent. There were some issues. This drum right here didn't pick up great, and the floor tom over here had some issues. But overall, you know, it sounds fine. It's definitely meant for a smaller drum kit. So this is just something. If you have a larger kit, this is what this video is showing, is that it can work, but especially on a small kit, that's where this probably shines. I think it gets the tone pretty well. So like I said, I'm a novice at mixing, so there's issues there that I could be fixing. But yeah, this is a very good beginner microphone set. And like I said, at Guitar Center at the time of this video, it's $80, I believe. So overall, I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10. Pretty good microphone set. I probably will upgrade eventually, but for right now, I think it sounds pretty good. So that was the demonstration with only those 4 microphones and no overheads. So everything in the box there is what was recorded with. But yeah, thanks for watching.